Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Address Matthews, Linda Goff, Luana Robinson, Run Unconditional of Taro. Any news, Ron? Because I saw your dog somewhere in the snow. It seemed like on somebody's yard. But it seems like she's having fun. Oh, so it's your dog. Okay. All right. I guess as you were tapping this and I was saying, so it's your backyard. It seems like she's, do you know? Oh, you wouldn't know. Never mind. But yes, it's your backyard that I'm seeing. I thought it was someone else's backyard. So that's why she's having fun. And remember I told you to watch your backyard, to watch your doors just in case, she came back. But you wouldn't know because I saw her in an SUV. Michelle says, Milo, will I buy a home? I feel like saying yes. I'm not getting any reason why you wouldn't. Okay? So good luck. Happy hunting. Okay. As the title says, politics and entertainment update. I don't know why. I never heard of this gentleman. He's an actor. Unfortunately, he passed from this past week, either yesterday or the day before yesterday. His name is Van der Beek. I believe that's his name. I did not know him before. Yeah. Van der Beek. It seemed like he used to live in New York. And, or he was his last days, since 2020 or 2021, his fellow actors, it seems like they bought a ranch somewhere upstate New York, or somebody bought a ranch upstate New York and he was renting it. That's where he was living. That's where he spent his last days. And he's a pretty young guy. I don't know if he's 50 yet. In any event, for some reason, I stumbled on a short video he made before his passing. And also they were explaining on how much pain he was in and they were managing his pain before he passed. And what I was getting is, at first he was afraid, of leaving his wife and kids. But once he got there, he realized there was nothing to worry about. And he's in he's with family and he's in a very happy place. And no more pain. That's what it feels like to me. And no longer in that broken body. So that's what I was getting from him. So he's a happy camper. But I don't know, I don't watch much movies or any of those like I used to do in the 70s and 80s, those sitcoms. And well, the only thing I would watch once in a while in the 90s, no, in the 2000s. I do Real Housewives. Once in a while, I would watch the New Jersey one, and then I would watch once in a while the New York City one. That's why I don't know all the storylines. But I don't watch anything except news. Boring. But anyway, he's saying like he's in a better place, that's for sure. That's my update as far as celebrities are concerned. There is another young football player from Iowa. He plays for the University of Iowa. He passed as well. This one is, oh my God, can you imagine? Well, babies pass, and never mind someone who's 19, but it's so young, so sad. That's the other one, but this one was as I was reading. In fact, that story is right below the Van der Beek story. That's why I am mentioning it. Anyway, having said that, As far as politics is concerned, the latest update is Trump is trying to nationalize elections and trying to find ways to suppress it. Well, it's not only Trump, it's, the Republican Party are all part of this whole shenanigan. And that's why they're going to lose like crazy in November. But he's trying to do everything he can to cheat, steal, in order for him to stay in power and he will be in power, but if the House changes hand, it will be a challenge for him. So they're going to try to suppress the vote or not hold election at all. But intuitively, I feel that's going to fail. Yes, I'm concerned, about some of the things that they are willing to do. And it's going to be stressful for all of us who want to vote and choose our leaders. But I don't think I don't think they will succeed in not having elections or however they choose to go about it. I feel this election is going to be, the number of people, the turnout is going to be tremendous. That's my prediction. And I'm going to stick to what I got a couple of 5-6 years. No. Yes, 5-6 years ago. I predicted that Republicans will lose both chambers. I'm going to stick with that. That's what I feel is coming. Sylvia G says, does my mother have a message for me? One second, let me look for my YouTube number. Sylvia, here's my number. And who's Chris? Or a name that starts with the letter C? There's a Chris here. Can you please call me, Sylvia? And also, there's something about the property. Custom Guru says, has anyone flooded Trump's inbox to tell him that he's not and will never be a god? I didn't know that there was something like that going on. No. Okay. Let's see. Betsy Ryan says, hi, this is Milo.
Hi, this is Sylvia.
Yes.
I asked you about my mom.
Right.
Yeah, the only one that I have my grandfather, his name started with C. It was Carlos.
Oh, okay. Well, they all out there all together. They want to pass the love to you and to the rest of the family, that everyone know that they are okay. Your grandma, grandpa, and everyone else. Now, who's thinking of moving or doing something or buying a property?
Well, I'm moving next week to another apartment.
Oh, okay. Well, they want you to know they are aware of that. You know what I mean? Because I had no way of knowing, and everything will go fine. And also, is there somebody tall in your life?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Are you seeing someone who's tall, about 6 feet?
No.
Is there anyone in your life now?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, remember that, okay? There's somebody tall that's gonna come your way. Okay?
Oh, okay.
I don't know how if he's the one you're gonna choose, because there are gonna be a couple trying to get your attention, and I feel like saying his name starts with letter A. There's an Adam or something like that. Remember I told you, okay?
Okay, I sure will. Thank
All right,
you.
you're very welcome. Good luck. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. CJ Brooks, facts and receipts says Real Housewives. Yep. You know, CJ Brooks, I used to do readings in New York City. Oh my God, hang on a second. I'll tell you the name of that gym. It's a pretty fancy gym in New York City. One second. Okay. Bear with me. Equinox. I wrote it down because I couldn't remember the name the other day. There's a pretty fancy gym in New York City where I used to go there and do readings. They were very nice to me. The manager was very nice. And the housewives of New York used to hang out there. I believe it's the one because they had a few of them. That one, I believe, was around, I forget, the one on 60, oh, I think it was probably on 60th Street. Yeah. So that's where I believe they used to go there whenever they used to have their housewives parties among themselves. Ramona something used to, she owned a business. And she used to go whenever she would either product line or something like that. I was never part of the party. I was outside, doing readings for people to promote myself. Basically, that's where I was doing that. And that's how I saw them. I never met any one of them. The housewives of New Jersey, I met a few of them. Well, quite a few of them. But that was the time when I believe that was around Teresa's husband before he got into trouble with the law. Do you guys remember the fight the Jersey housewife had in that beauty salon? I was there. And at that time, that's when I don't remember the name, Teresa's husband, I don't remember his name. That's when he was having legal trouble. Yeah. To those I met, not the whole cast, but I met a few of them. I met some of the producers. Anyway, it was interesting. It says, Texas passed a state law that requires showing proof of citizenship before registering your vehicle. Are you serious? No, I haven't heard about that. Well, they have something similar here in Florida. I think when I went to register to vote in Jersey, the first time when I became a U.S. citizen, I think I showed my passport, but not for my cars. I've not heard about the Texas, but I wouldn't be surprised because oh no, it's TPS. On a lot of Haitians, I don't know, they were doing Ubers or something. Well, even if they had regular jobs, they took away their licenses, the driver's license. And from what I understand, Jewish seniors, because a lot of Haitians that come here, the first thing they go for is working in hospitals, taking care of the elderly and stuff like that. And there was something in the news this past week that it seems like when they have those Jewish centers. I don't know if it's strictly for Jews, but a lot of Jewish seniors. That's the way they put it. The thing was written. Jewish seniors protesting the revocation of TPS for Haitians. So, but a lot of them, that's what they do. They take care of the elderly, they stay with them and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. Immigrants help build this country, and African Americans, and right now, we are the bête noire. It's unbelievable. But anyway. That's what keeps, Reagan was right. That's what keeps the engine of this country going, you know. But no, Marilyn H., I have not heard about that. Oh, Aquarius in Arizona says Vanderbeek was such a sad loss. Yeah, I did not know him. Glad to hear he made the transition. Yes, into lesbian and suffering. Absolutely, he sure did. Yeah. I don't remember him at all, but it seemed like he was very good friend with the African American actor. I forget the name of the sitcom or show he was. Oh my God, I forget his name. I'll remember. Okay, I know how to explain that. Somebody went on the Grammy stage a few years ago and punched, I think it was Chris Rock. What is the name of the actor who punched Chris Rock? I can't remember his name, but he was in that show, in that sitcom, and they had that very funny. Or supposedly, the father was a lawyer, and see, I had to call him, but that guy was pretty funny. But you guys know, I hope you know who I'm talking about. Let me scroll down to see if Will Smith. Thank you. Carlton, yes, Carlton was pretty good friends with, it seems like, with Vanderbeek. I was surprised. They posted a picture of him and Vanderbeek before he passed. I don't know if it was, if he was within the last days, but as I looked at, Vicky says, Will Smith punched Chris Rock. Yes, thank you very much. I just couldn't remember Will Smith's name. Prince of Bel-Air. You guys are good. Cool, Fern. But yes, he had a good transition. Her family came get him. So he did, he's fine, he's in a better place. The thing is, before we go, we are so terrified. That's what he was saying, but he's happy he made it because the pain was too much. And everything else that when you have, and he said that in one of his videos, when you have to face your death, not knowing, or at least not remembering what you're going to encounter on the other side. Okay. Shirley Flores says, I don't know if you mean please or play. Tell me why my daughter let herself die. She never told us she was that ill. Shelley, it wasn't your daughter's fault. I'm sorry for your loss, okay? We don't choose, well, we choose when we're going to go back. It's in our contract we have with God. That's why even doctors cannot tell with precision when we're going to go. But your daughter wants you to know she's in a better place. Who asked me that question? Shelley Flores. Who's Frank? Oh, a name that starts with letter F. Shelley Flores, can you please call me if you can? Okay. Yeah, remember, that's why I told you, Ron says, Milu, my dog came back by himself after 4 hours away. Thank you. The thing is, that's why I told you to watch your doors, because I felt between now and Tuesday, she would be back. Okay, let's see. Yes, his name is Alfonso Rubio. Somebody. Oh, Rivera or Rubio? Rivera. I don't remember. I remember the first name. I don't remember the last name. Cool B says, Milo, I lost the apartment. I missed a phone call. It was given to someone else. Do you see another one coming up in the same place I will get? I don't know if it's going to be the same place, but yeah, you'll get another one. I'm sorry. I mean, these people could, it's terrible. They could have left you a message that tell you to call them back. Now, when people do these things, they should have leave you a message, and it's crazy. Okay, if you don't know who Frank is, Shelly Flores, anybody close to you and your family, the name starts with the letter F. Just remember I asked you, if you don't remember right now, people tell me no, they don't know every day until later on they remember. Okay? When I get something, it's there. But no, your daughter had no. I mean, when we are here. Ribeiro, thank you very much, Dancing in the Wind. Your daughter had no choice. Okay, yes, she didn't tell you she was sick because she didn't want you guys to worry. Okay, unfortunately, some people are like that. And also difficulties facing the reality of what's going on. And a lot of people, they refuse to talk about it until sometimes it's very late in the situation. Yeah, some people have done that, okay? So don't take it personally. I feel like saying she wants you to, be happy for her. She's in a better place, okay? And don't get, thank you, Melvin. Don't worry, okay? All right. Let me see. God, Lily says, look, can you please tell me what you see around me and Rob? I'm not quite sure what that question means around you and Rob, but the first thing that came to mind, are you two in a relationship? Can you please call me? Khalili? I'm not seeing marriage yet. Okay, if that's what the question is about. And I feel he has feelings for you. And if you're not dating, chances are you will date. Okay? JJ and the Flesh says, do you see me finding a job soon, my friend? I don't know what you mean by soon. But I feel like saying between now and June. Okay. JJ, can you please call me? What's with electrical? Okay. Jakey's Free Your Mind says, look, I've been praying for a new house to continue our family reunions. Since my mom passed, my house is too small. Will I be moving to a new house soon? My friend, if you have the funds to put down on it, prayer will help, okay? And do what you need to do, but otherwise, yes, there is possibility for her to move on to something bigger, okay? But it won't happen unless the funds are there. I'm just being honest with you, okay? Sorry about that. Marilyn says the Texas law just passed a couple of days ago. I did not know that, but you know, I don't live in Texas. I'm sure Florida is not, will be following pretty soon. They are competing. The guys, I mean, Florida is getting a beating. No more Canadians not come here anymore. Well, tourists. It's crazy. The Florida economy is tanking really bad. Okay. I mean, a lot of the places where tourists used to go during the winter, I mean, from, you know, snowbirds. I was watching a video the other day, they are all empty. It's crazy. Okay. Moonscar communicates as Milo, will my sister come around to reality? Start believing in Trump? Oh, she will. It's going to take a little time. A lot of people Hi, this is Milo.
Hello.
Hi.
This is JJ.
Oh yeah, you asked me about, wait a minute, what did you ask me about? The job, right?
Yeah, about work.
Okay, who does something, electrician, either an electrician or does something with electricity?
Not anybody I know.
Okay, if it's nobody you know, chances are you're gonna find something where they do electrical work. You know what I mean? Or something with electronics. Okay? Now,
Okay.
who does finance? There's something with finance here. I'm getting two things. Finance and, you know, people who work in law offices.
Yeah, usually, well, I can either work like out in the field.
Which field?
Like I actually do environmental stuff.
I'm sorry? Oh, environmental stuff?
I do it, but I do it with transmission line.
She deals with transmission line friends.
Yeah, so, but I do work in offices too.
Oh, no, the thing is, transmission lines carry electricity, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there was a large project that's close to me, and I actually didn't get the job for that.
Well, you never know, so hang in there, keep looking. I feel, you know, it's tough out there, but you will find something. So hang in there. Just don't get discouraged. Keep pushing. Between now and May, June, I feel you will find something. I know it's a long, I can't lie to you, but you will find something between now and May, June. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Good luck.
That's so awesome.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. Bye bye. Anna Pereira says, my husband was involved in a car accident and the lady is trying to sue for a lot of money. Will she settle for the insurance company money or will she sue personally and will win? Thank you. Unfortunately, these people...
If she wins a lawsuit for more than your insurance covered...
like the fund started saying, there is... I don't know what kind of coverage your husband has. But, you know, they're going to try to sue and you'll settle with them, okay, or the insurance company. So, but they're going to try to do something, unfortunately, okay? If they think you have money, that's what it is. Georgia King says, hi, Milo, can you tell me what is going on with the proceeds from the estate sale of my late sister? I'm basically wanting to know how badly I am being shorted. Well, they can short you if there is a will, right? So, yeah, unfortunately, those do happen. within family, but I feel you will get your share. Let me know if if you do. Thank you very much, Susan Rotella, for the generosity and the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yes, Georgia King, you will get your share. And I feel, instead of giving you $10, they give you $9, those type of situation. But I feel you're going to be okay. Okay? Okay. But yes, Ana Pereira, that those people, when I read this, once they realize you don't have much money to give them, they'll come around and settle. And then with the insurance company as well. Okay? So keep me posted. Hang in there. I don't know how how those things work out, but it's scary. I can see, why you are afraid. Okay. Let's see. Girlfriend says the insurance company will take care of it. Yeah. But some people, girlfriend, they try to sue up for everything. That's the way, until they realize there is nothing to, there isn't much to get, and then they settle. Okay. Janelle said, Milo, would you have a birthday story to tell me? That would be great, and I appreciate it. Oh, I can't do that now. And I don't know what you mean by if I have a birthday story. I don't know what you mean, Janelle. Sorry. And it's 7:32. It's a half hour. Sorry, I thought the camera was over there. Melvin says, pretty busy tonight. Yeah, it's good because that's why time flew by. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, to my website is below the video, psychicmiru.com, or please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. If you like the channel, if you are not a subscriber yet, please subscribe. And also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. Please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. I would appreciate it. This spark says, Milo, is there a presence in my home that is bothering my dog, Ava? Dogs are pretty sensitive. I don't feel they're bothering your dog, your dog. Okay? But they see things our eyes can't see. So when she sees things, but I don't feel anything bad in the house. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. Okay, friends. George Hacking says, Milo, FYI, an estate sale involves the personal and household belongings of the deceased. The people doing the sale of the property get a percentage. The rest in this case is mine. You will get what's yours. Don't worry. I'm sorry, I'm not used to these things, and I don't know. I thought you said sister. Oh, what's coming from your sister's thing? Okay. I was thinking of family members. Okay. But you know how they are. They're going to charge you, so. But I feel you'll get your money. Okay? So good luck. All right. See you guys Monday evening. Till then, bye.